we develop the rules. So if we have a function, how this function is mapped to an artificial neural network, and imagine here 6 bacteria, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this sort of prime number, and each of the bacteria has some mathematics, right? It is just a mathematics, bacteria is not there. So what you have to build, you have to build a genetic circuit, just the molecular interactions in the bacteria, which will follow that particular mathematics. So in that way you can see different bacteria and how, okay, so how it is, I mean, we don't have the time to explain all those things, but similarly, we developed a lot of different new promoters where different transcription factors comes and actually interacts. It's all artificial, that's not found in the nature, and we do in such a way that they have to follow these nonlinear mathematical functions. Again, I'm not going to go into the details, but very first thing when we actually build it, we experiment it, and what we get exactly like the Facebook, we get a wrong answer. So then we have to start, change the W values, and that will again come to the design. We change the molecular interaction, its transcription rate, transition rates, everything, protein-DNA interaction, protein-protein interaction. In a very minute, we know how to actually control them, and to control so that it follows a particular mathematics and you optimize that. And when you optimize that, you just mix those 6 bacteria, and this mixture is going to give you a prime. Similarly, we have done engineered bacteria which can identify vowels. This is the Python program. This is our biological program. You need these 3 bacteria to make 3 bacteria that is missing. If this is thing you can see, if the alphabets are vowels, then A, E, and I, you can see this is going red, and if it is not a vowel, you can see this is going green. Right? So we can do a lot of different kind of things. For example, in the last 2 examples, we have seen only a single answer to a problem. Here, we can simultaneously 3 different rules. So, you can n square is represented as the sum of 3 factorials. If n square is an integer prime or is a imaginary prime. You can ask simultaneously, the answer comes like, if the answer for the first question is yes, it will produce a blue fluorescence protein. If for the second question it will be yes, it is green fluorescence protein. For the third question it is yes, it is red fluorescence protein. So this way you can actually do that. So these are called computational problem because this is a computational problem because it is just telling you yes and no. But what if you want a very particular answer? This optimization problem. So the problem is, let's say you have a pizza or a pie, and you cut this pizza or pie into 4 different parts. If you want to make equal servings, then you get 8 of them. But if you ask this question, just in the 4 different parts, how many slices you can get? Maximum slices you can get, not equal, then you can get actually 11 slices, right? And there is a very particular mathematics for it, and it's called the lazy category sequence, and which says that if you have a pizza or pie, if you cut in a straight cut for a very given number of parts, what is the maximum number of pieces you can make, right? So we ask this question, so we make the bacteria computers, and ask this question to the bacteria, and bacteria can answer that. So how we are dealing the problem, it is very clear to you. Now it is not a decision problem, so it is not an yes and no. Now we have, for the right hand side, we also have 4 different bit position, and each of the bit position I put some fluorescence protein here. So that means for the 3 cards, okay, so you give these 2 chemicals and don't give the 3rd chemical. That means you are asking for the 3 cards, what would be the number? The number would be 7. So how this 7 is manifested? These 3 bit position, the red, the blue, green, and red is just the amount, and this is black, this is called 7. For the 4th part, this is 1011, so the yellow comes, this position for black, this is green, this is 1011, and that means this is relevant. So this way we can actually